Libra, this is your guidepost for 2019. Find joy in everything you choose to do. Every job, relationship, home. It's your responsibility to love it or change it. Good day, Libra, or as the Brits say, Libra. Libra. This is your 2019 tarot card reading. So, Libra, the good news is I don't see any relationship issues. For the past several readings I've done, it's like the relationships were getting hit hard by a lot of people. So, but Libra, luckily, it's looking like relationships can actually help you out. So, the sticky part, the tough part for you is going to be home and family and career. So take a look at the spread here. I've laid it out in the horoscope spread style where we start at the far left there with the 7 of Swords. We go around all the 12 astrological houses and end with the Page of Cups in the 12th house there. So these, like I said, the sticky part for you is going to be home and family or your emotional foundations in the 4th house with the 4 of Swords. And we've got Saturn and Pluto in the South Node there. And then your career house at the 10 of Swords with the North Node. So something's got to give. This has been dragging and grinding and it's been going on for a long time. This 4th house stuff, like having this stability in your life, whether it's an actual home or the emotional stability. I mean, Pluto went into Capricorn, this 4th house, in 2008, and then Saturn joined, and now the South Node joined. So it's like you have been working this really hard. So you're trying to move and get a house, or you're trying to straighten up your foundations. You're trying to straighten up your emotional life because it's just required a lot of focus and work. And tied into that, because it's on the opposite end, there is the career house, the 10th house, which in your case has the 10 of Swords, which is saying there's something with your career where you have come to the end. I mean, it's like, this is it. You're not doing it anymore. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to like quit your job and walk off and, I don't know, go travel the country or something. It could, but there's some aspect of your career where you're done. You are done. You probably know what it is. But yeah, you're done. And 2019 is the year when you close that door and open the next door. Now, the good news is right next door in the 11th house, you have the King of Pentacles. So, you have the ability to dream a new dream and build new foundations. And I think this King of Pentacles is another person that can help you. So let's look a little bit at the people who can help you part of this reading. So if we look over here at the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Rods over on the right side. I like this. I like this setup. I think what this is talking about here is there's somebody that like at work or kind of in your day-to-day life, or if you don't know them now, you will know them soon in 2019, that there could be a partnership, because we've got the Ace of Cups there. So it's kind of like there could be an opening up to this partnership, and you have the Queen of Rods there. So this King of Cups next to your Queen of Rods, they can support your independence, because if you have a Libra rising, then your 7th house of relationships is Aries, and that makes you a very independent person. And I think it's appropriate that Queen of Rods card shows up there. So that means that you're a strong individual, Libra, and you like partnership, but you like to have your own say in partnership, and you like to be your own person in partnership. And I think that is possible for you. And we have Uranus there right in the same house, the eighth house with the Ace of Cups. So I think any relationships and stuff that come up, it's gonna be a bolt out of the blue. It's gonna really be a surprise. Like, you're not, like, maybe it's a friendship that turns into a relationship. Like, you never thought of that person that way, and then it changes. Or you just meet somebody out of the blue and get swept off your feet, and you're just like, oh my goodness, you know. And it just opens this whole cup thing up with the King of Cups, you know, for the healing. That sixth house can be, you know, about self-improvement and healing. Now, we do have Neptune there, and I just think that's just, it could be confusing, but it's also just, it's pointing to kind of like that spiritual, the deep spiritual healing that you are moving into place for. So, I think something that feeds into this whole career 10th house thing with the, like, you're done, you got to do something different, is you've got the Five of Pentacles there in the 5th house. So that's kind of like your, you know, your entrepreneurial ventures or your creative ventures, or you're taking risks with investments, and you just feel like you don't have the resources to do it. And I somehow think that these relationships, this new relationship, is going to help play into that and help fix that mindset for you, that you don't think you have the resources to do something when you do. Also, along those same lines, we have the Devil card at up there on the ninth house. It's in the ninth house. So this is the I can't because card. So once again, this whole, like, you know, your hopes and dreams and your new horizons and what you want to embrace is like, you're just like, oh, I can't because I'm too old. I can't because I'm too young. I can't because I didn't do it earlier. I can't because I don't have the money. Whatever it is, you know, fill in the blank. And that's where I feel like there's other people that can help shift that for you and heal that, so that you can move on, because you do need to move on. The center card there is the Colette Baron Reed Enchanted Map card, and it is, oh my god, rescue is the card. So that's the card of just saying ask for help, and it's there. With the Seven of Rods in the second house, this is you taking a position on, and it may have to do with like stuff that you're done with doing, because it's around like what you're worth, and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to do certain things anymore because I'm worth more than that, or what I do is worth more than that. So that might help you with a little bit with sorting through this like career and making money piece of it. And then the last few cards I want to talk about before we wrap it up is we've got the Seven of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Hermit here. So the Seven of Swords is saying that you may not trust everybody around you at this point. So it's like, I don't know, you've got a little bit of a defeatist attitude going on here. Because there's really no reason that you shouldn't be able to trust people around you. With the Hermit in the third house, you've been a little bit of a hermit. You haven't been getting out and about. You haven't been, you know, getting with people. And with Jupiter there, Jupiter is saying maybe you should get out and do something, and just, even in the smallest way, just get out and about and see who's around and who's doing what, and stop and talk to somebody on the street kind of thing. Because that's how you're bringing the good things to you, is by stopping and talking with people, and then they recognize ways they can help, and, you know, it just goes from there. And then lastly, with that Page of Cups, it's like you want to open up, but like I said, part of you is feeling like, I don't trust people, I can't do this, I can't, because, like I said, you've got a little bit of a defeatist attitude going on. But I mean, it's all gonna play out for you, and it's all gonna lead to good things. And I think the key here is to get yourself up and out of the house a little bit, and to just talk to people and let people help you. That's basically it, Libra. You don't have to go it alone. Let people help you in 2019. If you'd like to order your own personalized reading using your own unique astrology chart plus a tarot card spread, click the link in the description. I'd love to see what your 2019 holds for you.